what you're really looking for. Tell me if it's everything you're looking back for. Every single day an open door. Look forward. It can always be the same again. This is something that will never end. Reach over, see a new adventure to ascend. Look forward.
Yeah, Samuel Day from Cincinnati, one of our favorites here on GJRB Online, one of our newest artists on the GJRB playlist, has been on there for like about a couple of years. We've been playing a lot of his songs, and he's an absolutely fabulous artist. We met, kind of connected through Silent Witness Radio in Cincinnati, and ever since then, fabulous artist and great Christian rock artist that we play here on GJRB Online. That song is called Look Forward, and he's got a new project out that's called Reclaimers. And he's working on that right now, and I don't know how much about it other than I think it's another music project. And as soon as the song comes out, that album, we will play it right here on GJRB Online. So check that out. We'll be connecting with them, and we'll let you know when that's going to come out. Reclaimers is supposed to be absolutely fabulous, so hoping maybe perhaps we'll connect with him over that one and see what's going on. It's a new project he's working on. He is all over Facebook, and we've been promoting it here, and it's supposed to be real good, so we'll be checking in on that one. Right now, they've got some more Twin Spins coming up here on the Twin Spin Tuesday. I have two from a guy out of Minnesota named Paul David. Two male names used as first and last names, Paul David. So it must be definitely has to be a recording artist name. And Twin Spin Worship from Chris Tomlin, Christ Acts, and a whole lot more, including Frank. I've been pronouncing it Palangi. It's Palangi. Frank Palangi. So I am sorry if I mispronounced your name, Frank. I'll get a hold of him because we'll let him know his songs are getting played here on GJRB Online. He's absolutely another fabulous artist. Right now, though, let's take a look at our weather on the 5. See what's going on nationally in weather. There's a cold front producing some severe storms and damaging winds and heavy rainfall from Tennessee Valley to the Mid-Atlantic today. This cold front was going to sweep over the south with some strong winds, strong storms on Wednesday. Dangerous heat will continue to go across the south and build into the southwest at midweek. And we'll give you details on those storms and that heat through our friends at Weather Nation coming up right here on GJRB Online. Weather on the 5s, 25 and 45 minutes past the hour on all music shows, 25 and 55 on all talk shows, or any time in the hour that ends in 5. Weather on the 5s, right here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker. I'm Gary J. Russell with you. Good morning. Hope you're enjoying the program so far, and I hope you'll stay with me throughout the morning for some great Christian rock on our Twin Spin Tuesday edition of Gary J. in the Morning. We're doing something different here. Normally, this program is a middle of the road format, something for everyone kind of format, and we'll stick to that. But we're going to kind of alternate formats with this program. And I'm going to combine this program with the Positive Rock Show to bring you the Positive Rock Show Twin Spin Tuesday. And we start in the morning, and then we're going to be doing from time to time is we're going to be on all day long. So that's going to be fabulous. So you want to check that out. We got some great Christian music. We'll have great Christian twin spins all day long. And we're going to see how this goes. We're not going to be on the air all day today. No, we're not going to be on the air all day today. No, nothing today. But I will be back with a full day in a couple of weeks. I'm working on a full day of programming of Twin Spins, and it's going to be Twin Spin Tuesdays, voice tracked, good part of the day, and maybe even a double show with 1 to 3 o'clock. So you never know. Just that's what we're going to do. It's part of our spontaneous summer and spontaneous fall, which will be starting in September right here on GJRB Online. Okay? So you want to check that out, right? Hey, tell you what we're going to do right now, though. We're going to give you a GJRB news update. And from the GJRB News Desk, here's some of the stories we're covering for you this morning. After Jeffrey Epstein's death, they're still doing a criminal and civil investigation. And they have been going through his home in the islands, I believe it is, where he has a home, I think, down in Hawaii. I think that's where it is. We'll talk about that. A man accused of killing a woman and then wounding her. We'll have that story coming up. Epstein, it says here that the federal prosecution of Jeffrey Epstein is not ending, and they are doing a full investigation. They were searching his home and his property. So we're going to talk about that story. Also, deputies told the Epstein's jail cell door unlocked and were paid to provide security during his work release. And a lot of stuff on Epstein. So we're going to be talking a lot about that throughout the morning. News when you need it. At the bottom of the top of the clock, details close to the hour. Gary J. Russin, GJRB News, with this half-hour update. Let's get back into more great Christian rock. It's a Twin Spin Tuesday, so let's go with another song by Samuel Day on our Twin Spin. This is his latest. A new one we've just been playing. We just introduced it about a month or so ago, and it's a fabulous tune. Time to Live, Samuel Day.
She's got music in her head, and he's got a picture you ought to see. He's got stories to wake the dead, and she's got a dream that's beyond you and me. How many times have we just let the monster tell us that we'll never make it on the
Yeah, you got the Twin Spin Tuesday on GJRB Online, and it's Samuel Day, Time to Live. Great tune. And we got a Twin Spin right now from another artist from Minnesota. And we played him before on our Positive Rock shows, and he's been on our playlist for quite some time. His name is Paul David. Yeah, Paul David. 2 first names, fabulous artist, though, out of Minnesota. This is our, so start off with we're going to play At This Moment. It's called In This Moment. So it's In This Moment with Twin Spin with Love Rain Down, getting into a worship set. Paul David on Twin Spin Tuesday.
In this moment the sea of love on the shores of failed dreams. In the midnight of my life, or so it seems, seeking a dawning, the other side of night. A quest for peace, a need for something right. It seems the harder a fight, the harder I fall. Is it failure to learn some lesson? Somehow I'm trying to love the world, but it doesn't seem to want to love me back. My soul cannot sustain another attack. Stronger voice to clarify the choice. Love rain down on me. Parables of principles pondered in time. Everyone's got a perfect answer, none of them are mine. Reteaching me lessons I've already learned. Taking advice from the unadvisable just gets you a higher voice to clarify the choice. Love rain down on me. Love rain down on me.
Still kind of playing a great variety of music there in Christian format. Kind of a jazzy Christian. I like that. Paul David, he's from Minnesota. He had a track there called Love Rain Down on Me in the twin spin with In This Moment, which we kind of debuted a number of months ago. And when we were still doing this format, and we haven't been on it for a while. So kind of refreshing your memory on some of the music we've been playing. So we're just getting this going here. The Positive Rock Show Twin Spin Tuesday on the Gary J. in the Morning Show. Right here on GJRB Online. You can be part of the program. You can join me here. I got some new music today. New emerging artist. And some other great Christian rock. So I hope you'll stay with me all morning on the Twin Spin Tuesday here on GJRB Online. And if you want to join me in the chat room, love to hear from you. We'll have Sports Page coming up next hour. You can join me in the chat room by getting into the Spreaker chat room. You can do that by going into my Twitter, Gary.Rustin on Skype. I'll have that open. As a matter of fact, I got that Skype open. You just have to hit that button. It's in green, so you can call me there, Gary.Rustin. If you're a Facebook follower and you are a friend of mine on Facebook, you can contact me by getting into my Facebook page and getting into my Messenger by typing in the Messenger search engine and put Gary John Rustin in there, and you will get me in my chat room. If you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, be one, and you can be on the radio with me that way, and by hitting that call button on the Messenger side, and I'll put you on the air, and we can talk a little bit. Be kind of fun. And along with that, more of the best in Christian rock here on GJRB Online. We're also going to be on the air doing this like a twin spin. It's going to be kind of where I'm going to do twin spins every other week or so. And again, this is under our spontaneous schedule, so it's going to vary. Next week we'll go back to our regular format, middle of the road. I still play Christian rock on that too. Middle of the road format, and then maybe one week we might just do afternoon. Gary, Twin Spin Tuesday, the Positive Rock Show, Twin Spin Tuesday. We do Positive Rock shows mostly on the weekend. We didn't do one Sunday. I kind of took Sunday off. It's been kind of a hard week. Lori and I have been kind of busy. She was working at the church doing the kids' vacation Bible school. So we've been kind of, it was kind of a hectic week last week. So I decided not to do a morning show last week. So I just did afternoon. This week we're back to mornings, and we'll do it again next Tuesday morning if things go good. And we'll do another Twin Spin Tuesday another week. Probably start doing that in September. We'll do a Twin Spin on a maybe the top of the month and mid-month. And the end of the month we'll do our regular variety format. Tell you what we're going to do right now, though. I am going to do a weather on the 5s, take a look at some national temperatures from our Weather Underground. So I'm going to do that right now. Time for weather on the 5s. And see what's going on nationwide. At our Mayor Farms Eagle Point Station, and not far from our GJRB Spreaker Studios, it's 75 degrees. Feels like 70 here in Clinton. Let's take a look at otherwhere across the country. Los Angeles, California is partly cloudy at 69. We have Salem, Massachusetts checking in at 78 degrees. Paducah, Kentucky is at 87 and fair. 80 degrees in sunny in Omaha, Nebraska. North Platte in that same state, 73 degrees. Going down further down the line here, Houston, Texas checking in with 90. It's hot down there, partly cloudy skies. And those are some of the areas across the country. We're going to take a look at some temperatures later in Dallas, Texas, Tampa, Florida, also Fort St. Lucie, and Houston, Texas. Some of the areas we'll check temperatures on across the country. Weather on the 5s, whenever you need it, the bottom and top of the clock. Like 25 and 45 minutes past the hour on all music shows, 25 and 55 on all talk shows, or any time in the hour that ends in 5. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, or 55 past the hour. And I got mixed up with my news, but that's usually what happens. So be aware of that. I'm just crazy day today. My dog went and come out this morning. Being stubborn, kept on hiding on me, and I wanted to take him out to do his business. So he's hiding. I don't know. I didn't do anything to scare him. It's just, he does that. And I didn't cook anything. He's afraid of my cooking. He's afraid of me. I don't know. Never hurt that dog. I just gotta get ticked off at him sometimes. He irritates me from time to time. So, every once in a while, he kind of like hides when he knows I'm ticked. So, he's not coming out. So, whatever the case. So, if it gets silent, or I'm going to try to put a block of songs on and take him out sometime here soon. But, He's got to eat his breakfast sooner or later. So, he wants to play stubborn. That's his problem, not mine. Anyway, we got a lot of really good stuff here. Twin Spin Tuesday continues on GJRB Online. Let's do a twin spin and some worship. Love this guy. Always will. Kind of gives you inspiration. He loves the Lord, too. Chris Tomlin, here's two from him. Was I Will Follow You and Amazing Grace. My chains are gone.
Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow. All your ways are good. All your ways are sure. I will trust in you alone. Higher than my sight, high above my life. I will trust in you alone. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow you. Who you love, I'll love. How you serve, I'll serve. This life I lose, I will follow you. I will follow you. Light into the world, light into my life. I will live for you alone. You're the one I seek, knowing I will find all I need in you alone. In you alone. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow you. Who you love, I'll love. How you serve, I'll serve. This life I lose, I will follow you. I will follow you. In you is life everlasting. In you is freedom for my soul. In you is joy, unending joy. And I will follow. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow. Who you love, I'll love. How you serve, I'll serve. If this life I lose, I will follow. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow you. Who you love, I'll love. How you serve, I'll serve. This life I lose, I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. promised good to me. His word, my hope secure. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever mine. Will be forever mine. You are forever mine.
GJRB News Update. I'm Gary J. Russin. Good morning. Here's some of the stories we're covering for you in the GJRB newsroom. Take a look at this one. Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide last week, but the investigation on his civil case still rolls on. In breaking news, Epstein's filed a lawsuit against the millionaire's estate. So Epstein's accusers are filing a lawsuit now against his estate. And let's see. Let me plug this into the board here. Sound source. Okay, I'm going to have to start that over maybe. Let's see here. Okay, I'll pull that out. Okay, we're going to see here.
Del Almaguer, the criminal case against Jeffrey Epstein, never named another defendant. But hours before his death, new court documents revealed a stunning allegation that the financier and a former member of his inner circle, British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell, ordered a teenage girl to have sex with powerful men.
It started with one, and then it trickled into two, and then so on and so forth. And
Virginia Roberts Giuffre told the Miami Herald last year Maxwell recruited and groomed her as a sex slave for the rich and famous, including Epstein.
That is what we, the people, want.
Seen here at the UN, Maxwell, who denied wrongdoing and was never charged with a crime, settled out of courts with Roberts Giuffre. But today the Attorney General said any possible accomplice is under investigation.
Any co-conspirators should not rest easy. The victims deserve justice, and they will get it.
And Epstein.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to make sure that Christian Rock, KBP, RR, 88.9. KBP. Okay, I don't want that. Thank you. Anyway, the federal prosecutors, Jeffrey Epstein, ended this death in custody, but several accusers of case claiming it will continue. His house was searched over the weekend, and they're going to continue searching his home for any other evidence. So they're checking his home out, that's for sure. In other news this morning, we're going to have to be talking about, let's see what we got here. We'll continue talking about this one. And, of course, tune in tonight to the Caramel Conservative, and he'll have more details on this story as well. I'm sure he'll be talking about it. In other news, we're going to talk about from CBN, and we'll take a look at some of those stories throughout the morning. Some of the news we'll have also from our other sources, including End Time Headlines. We'll have some stories for you from them as well throughout the morning. And keeping you in touch with what's going on, the bottom of the clock to keep you on top, GJRB Online News. I'm Gary J. Russin at the GJRB News Desk. We'll have more news coming up throughout the morning, and keep in touch with all the news you need to know from the GJRB News Desk and GJRB Online here on Spreaker. We got some more great Christian rock coming up next hour. I hope you'll stay with me. I got some more really good Christian rock coming up next hour. I got a couple of more new songs from emerging artists coming up, including a new one from Frank, and like I said, we were calling him Palangi, but it's Palangi, so I'm sorry about that mispronunciation. We got two from him. We got a new song, and one of the ones we were playing before called Hope. Also, Ed in Metropolis. Remember we played that song Hollywood? Absolutely fabulous song. I got a new one from him. It's called So Far Away. It's part of our Twin Spin next hour. We also have for King and Country. Good stuff. And we'll hear Christ Acts as well on our Twin Spin Tuesday coming up next hour. So keep it here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker across America. Gary J. Rustin with you. I hope you're enjoying the program wherever you're listening across the USA on the GJRB Online Network. We'll be right back. I've got some more great Christian rock coming up as we continue the Gary J. in the Morning Show / Positive Rock Show Twin Spin Tuesday right here on the GJRB Online Network.
Watch. Pray. For you not know what hour the Son of God will return. Prophecy, New World Order, terrorism, economic collapse, wars, pandemics, Israel. When they say peace, then cometh sudden destruction. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, signs in the heavens. Keep up with world news and events you hear on GJRB's News on the Hour. Go to End Time Headlines at www.endtimeheadlines.org. With a lot of chaos happening, keep in touch with End Time Headlines and GJRB.
Recently, the owner of Facebook had to face Congress over personal information on Facebook users. In addition, users were saying that their postings were being deleted. Getting sick and tired of your censorship and your data being used without your permission? Do something about it now. Come to MeWe, the internet social site that values your freedom. No more deleted postings. Make a step to freedom. Sign up today. It's easy. Go to www.MeWe.com. That's M-E-W-E. MeWe, the internet's free speech social site. There's a problem on our roads today, and that is the safety of our children boarding and getting off the bus on busy roads. That problem is drivers who don't stop for a school bus when the arm is out, the lights are flashing, and the stop sign is out, leaving kids in danger of getting hit. Violators of this law could get a suspension of their driver's license and a $250 fine. When you see a school bus stop at a corner, letting off kids, stop 25 feet away from the bus. Don't take that chance. A public service announcement from the National Highway Safety Administration and GJRB Online. This is the GJRB Online Network. This is the GJRB